Pew, 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 pew. Hi. Hello. There we go. All right, so I'm live. My sinuses are jacked. My hair looks like crap, and I don't care because we're just gonna try and tidy this up a little bit, get some stuff kind of figured out, moved around, do some stuff, make some things happen today. So pretty much just gonna be walking and talking and moving around the office. I'm gonna grab this one here, move it over here so I can read the chat. If it'll pay attention at work. Let's refresh that. There we go. All right, live chat. And there we go. All right, so it's up. Now I can see that over there. So I'll be able to kind of like read chat and see what the heck's going on. I'm probably gonna be back there mostly. So, shoot. Oh, I got a Ziploc bag. Good. My sinuses are not happy today. Let's take these cables out of this bag. Oh, lots of random cables. Yeah, cool. Stuff we can possibly use. Greetings, Captain. How you doing, good sir? Let's see, is the camera following me? No. All right, let's jump back over here. Turn that off so the camera will actually follow me. Oh, look at all these pieces here, all tidied up. Okay, this stuff is all bagged up. It's gonna be ready to go. Just getting everything kind of tidied up and ready, you know. Things that'll be leaving in June. That's pretty much loaded with everything that came with it, so that's good. Clean off the build plate here. Push that off to the side. And find a home for this, find a home for that. That's off the shelf. Jeff B, what's going on? How you doing in South Mississippi? The South MISSISS. Turn this a little bit. There we go. Cut that off. Ugh. So gang, I just pretty much today, I'm just kind of sitting in the house and I'm like, yeah, I really need to work on out here. So that's where I'm at. That's what I'm doing. We're just cutting filament loose. Get things put away. This re-spool, it has a big piece sticking up on the side. There's a couple spots where it didn't spool properly, but that's okay. This is the limited time amethyst recycled PETG from Greengate that they had at Midwest Rep Rap Fest that one year. So that's what this guy is. Very similar to the Purple Rain, but without some of the other stuff. Well, here's the Purple Rain. I still have a little bit of Purple Rain left too. So when you hold them side by side, this is Purple Rain. I gotta stop that. But anyway, here's Purple Rain, and here's the Amethyst. Amethyst. Oh, my sinuses, guys! I'm telling you. I did a half day today at work. I put in for a half day, and then taking tomorrow off. So tomorrow I'll probably stream. I don't know. We'll see. I know that Captain's going to be streaming tomorrow, I believe, right, Captain? You'll be streaming. So at some point tomorrow I'll be streaming for a bit too. But yeah, I just did a half day today, came home and kind of unwound for a little bit. And then the kids come home and the stress level goes up and I'm like, yeah, don't let that stop me. All right, good sir. No. Trust me. I I don't like to step on toes when it comes to the stream side of things. And you good, sir. You stream, I'll be there supporting you. Trust me. It'll give me a chance to do whatever I don't do here tonight. Whatever I don't get done. It'll give me a chance to do that. Get that done in the background while I'm listening to you and doing whatever here. Let's get this poly maker. Let's get this down. Well, for right now, I didn't get the parts yet for this, so we'll stack that there. Just like I said, guys, it's more or less just kind of like a cleanup, you know. I got all kinds of mess everywhere over the years of doing this, so give me a little bit of a chance to kind of clean up a little bit anyway. I gotta get a good shop vac, one that ain't gonna blow dust all over my damn office. That's the big problem. Every shop vac I've ever used out here, it just sucks up and blows dust. So I need to get a nice long hose, put the shop vac out of the garage, and just come in here, shop vac this floor, because it's terrible. Wouldn't be stepping on your toes. You're right. We're too far away for that. Ha ha ha. Distance joke. Ha ha. Okay, network cables. Let's see here. Yeah, we're gonna shut this guy down. Power that off. Push that power cord that way. Those network cables can stay right there. They're not gonna hurt nothing. Ooh. Oh, I do have the network hooked up. That's right. Okay. Well, let's grab one of these two network cables then, because I know they're still good. Plug it in. Plug it in. Plug it in. Let's move that off the wall just a skosh, huh? There we go. There's that there. It's going to be nice when I kind of get this back wall kind of organized with proper printers in their proper places, you know. There we go. Let's see. Push this back just a little bit more. I don't want to go too crazy, because if I go too far back, then I run into the problem of I can't open the door. There we go. There we go. So that can stay right about there. And then the lighting is a bit high, so it's kind of a little bit of a pain. You do it, I do it, we all do it. What's going on, man? How's life? How we doing? Good, sir? Hopefully you're doing well. I got sinuses and a headache, and I'm just dealing. So I figured I need to stay motivated. So we got some Mountain Dew, and we're just going to kind of organize that back wall a little bit better, you know? Hey now. Every time I see hey now, that's what I think in my head. I hear hey now. So, all right. Let's see here. This guy currently is not plugged in, so let's move this over. I do have another printer that I want to put here when it gets here. And all you guys know which one I'm talking about. So I want to put the carbon, I think, right there when it gets here. That's the Centauri carbon, sponsored by, company to be announced when everything falls into place. But I'm sure you guys know who it is. You know what I mean? What's up, Frank? Mrs. Lee Marie, good to see you, Keela. I hope you're doing well, dear. Steve, how you doing? Mr. Steven Steve. Sly Dog. But yeah, we're just kind of organizing the printers, guys. I want to get, I'm tired of this back area like you see behind me being just a cluttered mess. And I figure if I don't do it on stream with you guys, it'll never get done because I'm never out here long enough by myself if I'm not streaming to do anything. However, tomorrow, like I said, took a vacation day, a much needed vacation day, so I can kind of, you know, woosah, kind of come back down. Is the camera following me, driving you guys nuts? Just so I know, like I can freeze the camera, you know, a little more up and a little more out and just leave it frozen. But if it's not like bothering you guys, it's nice because then when I do this, you're not staring at my midsection when I get up close like this. But yeah, if it's bothering you guys, let me know. I think that was Hank from Gary Shandling. I don't remember. I think you very well could be right, sir, but it's like, hey now. But yeah, seems to work well. Okay. So the company that laid me off called me today. That's hilarious because you're working now. You're happy. I would tell them, sorry, you snooze, you lose. Got a new job, pays more money, gives me better hours. Have a nice life. Don't screw over your employees and you won't have these problems. So what do you guys think though? Should I leave the rough space that I need for that printer I want to put here? Or should I just leave this one here and then put the other one like right here? Oh, speaking of, to make Thorpe happy, let me take this picture down and let me move this right here for now. Oh, and for those who can't see it, let me come in close. It's this awesome picture of my wife and I from when we were dating. Before we got married. She stole my hat and gave me a smooch and I took a picture of us. So that's why I'm staring at the camera all creepily. You know. Is that a server rack? Right. Built over bot. Are you talking about right up here? Let me do this real quick. Ready? Boom. Let's go up and let's go this way. Nope, it is actually backwards. There we go. That right there. Yeah, that's a server rack. The only thing that's in there is just some network equipment. I've got a switch in there to run all the outlets and plugs that I ran out here a while back. And go up a little bit more. There we go. Yeah, you can see the rack right there. But yeah, I just have a, was it 24 port? Yeah, it's got a 24 port, an older Ubiquiti Edge 24 port 500 watt PoE switch in it. And then there's a 24 port, or no, 48 port. Yeah, it's actually a 48 port patch panel in there. And that's all that's in there. I want to get a small little like 2U. I want to get a little 2U like rack mounted. That's not what I wanted to do. I wanted to go, I'm telling you to move. It's not doing it. Go figure. Anyway, I want to get a like a 2U rack mountable, not a very deep one, but like a 2U rack mountable UPS to put in there. And then I actually have another rack hiding back here on the floor that I need to get mounted in the house because I have another one of those 24 port switches that I want to wire up in the basement and get another like 2U battery backup. Move the modem in there, run all the network cables in the house that are strung out into random little switches and run them all into one switch. You know, kind of tidy up my network in the house a little bit. So that's the plan anyway. Need to get mine set up, but your rack is a few decades older. Yeah, that's just one of those little wall mount ones. I've got, like I said, the one that's down here on the floor is another wall mountable. Gonna be fine for my house. I just want to mount it up in the basement high on the wall, so no issues with water. The outlet runs high. It'll be good. There's really not a issue with water in my basement. Every now and then we get a bad rain, but the drains carry it right back out. So Jack, nothing in the server. There's no server right now in the house. I want to at some point set up like a little server setup just for, you know, home test bench stuff, things I can play around with here that, because at work, I've got the rack and the servers and stuff at work. So I usually just play at work. If I want to play with stuff, I'll roll out VMs and stuff at work and play around with stuff at there. But, you know, here at home, it'd be nice to have something set up so I can have a, you know, VPN running so I can just VPN to the home network and do what I got to do and have better control over my printers on a more localized VLAN setup. So I can have your 1U servers. Captain, if okay, I said it once, I'll say it again. If any company wants to sponsor me coming out to the Rocky Mountain Rep Rap Fest, I did get the okay from the boss. I am off that Friday, so I can hop on a plane Friday, fly out, but you got to cover all the expenses. I can't afford to go otherwise. So, but somebody's willing to cover the expenses and put me up, feed me. You know, I don't even necessarily need any place comfortable to sleep. I'll curl up in the corner somewhere. I don't care. I'll stay at the event. I don't care. But no, you know, pick me up at the airport, bring me up to the event, bring me back to the airport so I can fly out. You know, if somebody's willing to do that. The boss gave me the okay to come by myself. I want to bring her with. I really do. But it's not in the budget, at least not right now. We'll see what happens. Like I said, guys, I got a bit of a headache, so I do apologize if I start talking loud and then I kind of get quiet. It's because I'm hurting my own head. They're Dell DL60 9th gens. It's kind of old, but it works well. Yeah, dude, it would be great. You're running Proxmox on a mini or on a mini PC? Yeah, that's what I was thinking, was doing something like Proxmox or something like that. Just, I want to set up, like, just for home server, just for playing around. I want to have, the nice part about Proxmox is I can play around with multiple things. So I can set up a few, have them set up for doing like the home routing and things like that, and do set up, because the switches are layer 3 switches, so I can set up multiple VLANs and be a whole lot easier to put the printers on their own VLAN, have like the house on its own VLAN, and then have like down the road, if I ever add, you know, cameras and stuff to the house, I can have its own VLAN too. That way I keep everything kind of away from it. And then I can do like a lot of my friends do and have like an IoT network that doesn't touch, you know, doesn't allow for any outside communication. It just works in-house for any of the questionable things that I might bring into the house that I don't want touching the outside world. But yeah, so ideally just, you know, something beefy enough to run a few little things here and there. Are you talking English? Nope. Nope. I'm talking nerdese. Yeah, nerdalese. There we go. I'm talking nerdalese. Got to figure out a way to like make the nerd speak sound more intriguing, you know? I'm talking uber nerd or uber geek. Yeah, like I said, we just got to figure out something there. But this guy too, I got to move him. Make it a little easier to get to this back here. If I take that damn rack in the house and get it out of here, like take it down in my basement, that'll free up some space. I can move this little table over here. I might have to take out my bottom row of, actually, I got a couple chairs in here that are just sitting in here. I could take them and throw them out in the garage. And then I could put this little table over here. And then that'll give me more space right here. This needs to go with the Prusa. It goes to Digital Dragon. This little fella here, we'll find somewhere for it. I have multiple packs of these cutters. Put them there. Get this, all this. I need to go grab one of the big garbage bags out of my car. I got a big bag of, or big box of big garbage bags. You take one, put it in here, and just start tossing shit. Like legit shit, not like shit, but like stuff that is definitely garbage, like old prints and things like that. Get it all the heck out of here. What's going on, JPP? let's see. I have a printer here that I need to build. Maybe we'll start working on getting the other Rook 2020 built from LDO, sitting on the floor there. 3-pin power cord. But I need to seriously go through a bunch of stuff. I got to get one of the boxes set up here so I can get this sent out to Captain. I got a bunch of stuff here I got to send out to you, bud. But yeah, filament. Hey there, big sexy. See, why don't I ever get compliments like that from you, Thorpe, aka Frank? Why don't I ever get compliments like big sexy? Why do I always just get, oh, it's you? Man, you're such a bully. Okay, power cord for a printer, power cord for a printer, network cable, couple screws, random screws. We got to work on this little Rook 2020 back here, the Fabrico kit. I got to work on this guy. Really do. I want to get this little guy up and printing again. I need to wire in the 5-volt power. No, I didn't want to turn it on. It does run headless. I got to throw some hot glue in here or something because this, like, this little skirty bit here is not cooperating. There, take that out. Unplug that. And for anybody who hasn't seen my Fabrico Rook 2020, there you go. Look at this little sexy guy. Look at this thing. Did the black and the green. Because why not? It's a sexy little machine here. Let's get everything kind of wired back up or plugged back in now. I do have Wi-Fi's in this. I just need to set it up so that it actually works. And then we got to wire up the 5-volt power so I don't have to have the extra power plug for the, this has the Libre Solitude board in it. And it's running, I believe I've got either a 16, I think it's a 16 or a 32 gig eMMC on this. So, there we go. Turn that on, and then slide this guy right here. Tuck that back. Yes, Thorpe, I said tuck it back. Does that make you laugh that I said tuck it back? Me thinks that Dan might like the color green. Just a skosh. Just a skosh. It's one of my 3 favorite colors. In order, my 3 favorite colors are, actually I have 4 now thanks to LDO Motors. Not gonna lie, I have 4 now. But originally it was black, green, and blue were my 3 favorite colors. And then now with the introduction of Space Gray has slowly slid up to knock out black. So it goes Space Gray, black, green, blue. Yeah. And then when you have the idea to build a Rook 2020 LDO kit in the Space Gray frame with the galactic green and the planetary blue from Ambrosia, which you can get through West 3D, use Mrs. Lee Marie 3D's link and get yourself, or the Lee Marie 3D link, get yourself a little something. So, but yeah, I don't have any affiliate links. So Mrs. Lee Marie 3D, if you would like to drop your affiliate link for West 3D, if anybody wants to get some of the galactic green or the planetary blue, galactic green, awesome green ASA. I print all my parts in ASA for printers anymore just because ASA prints well. And then there's the planetary blue. It's freaking out because it can't find me. Purple, black, teal, and gunmetal gray. There you go. Green is the worstest color. Yeah, you say that, but you only say that because you like to jab at me and your loving not wife, Sam, who her favorite color is green. So it goes to show that you're not meant to be. Just throwing that out there, bud. Sorry, you're not meant to be. I have to keep her now. Just saying, I got to keep her now, man, because green is her favorite color. So I'm now going to unplug this guy. I got to find something. If here's a project idea for one of my 3D designer friends. Are you ready for this? I need some kind of a mount to fit on the King Rune right here that will allow me to put this screen some way, somehow like this on the front. So you can't really see it, and I apologize, but like here's the front, and here's the Pad 5, the Big Tree Tech Pad 5. A sweet little like mount that can be printed to go here, or even if I have to open the case and take this screen out, and then the screws where this mounts, it sits over, and then this can sit just like this. And if you put some kind of like a hole for the USB, that wouldn't work because the USB is on the outside. So, but you know. But we're going to go ahead and power this guy down now, and I'm going to move him off the bench since he's working again. So let's go ahead and figure out where the hell where's that? Oh, power switch is on the power supply. That's right. There's no switch on the actual printer. Power everything down here. Let's move this out of the way. Let's unplug this. Let's take this guy. We're going to cut the filament free. That's my way of dealing with everything. I just cut it loose. So we'll put the Pad 5 up there. We'll grab this guy here. Please don't drop the Pad 5, Dan. Oh, that was a hell of a stretch. But there we go. You guys think I have a thing for little printers lately? You guys notice that? Little printers is what I have left. Feels so naked without my my big old printer here, you know? But let's go ahead and get this tucked back here out of the way. Come on. Quit arguing with me, wires. Yeah, you guys having fun watching me bend over? I know Thorpe is. Thorpe is loving this. Aren't you, Thorpe? Yeah, you are. All right, let's get this wire out of the way of everything else. Let's try to organize these wires a little bit better back here. I spent all this time. I should have ran all these under the bench instead of over the top of it. And then just had them, like, I could have just drilled through, put face plates and all that fancy stuff and went like the whole 9 yards, but that wasn't an option at the time. Power that on. Power that on. And then really, if I flip the whole screen, I could just set it like that. Let's flip it real quick here. Hit the center button. Flips over. There we go. Now that can sit just like that. For now, anyway. If it sits like that with the wires going off the side, that wouldn't be too bad. Or be pretty sweet to make something that sits it off the front. But did I, oh, there we go. All right. Click home, home, and home all, just to make sure it's working. Touchy, touchy. Touchy, touchy. And touchy, touchy. There we go. All right. Plug that in all the way. This has the sweet Honey Badger flex plate on it. For those who don't know, Honey Badger, Fabrico.com. Use coupon code I don't have one because I don't have one. At least not yet. There might be something. There might be something. Just not right now. I think for temporary purposes, I need to remove this table from my office space. I need to, we're going to put the Polymaker filament that's for the giveaway stuff over here now. Just for right now. There we go. That table's got to get out of here. These two printers will have to sit over here once I get these two chairs out of here. So, what'd I miss? What'd I miss? Just another 3D print. Probably not today. Taking care of things in the print room, getting lists ready to up. for the update stream. Nice. I know I'm such a disappointment. I wouldn't let anything that mean guy Frank says to you bother you. That Frank guy, he's kind of a bully. He's an internet bully. Start calling you Dan Jr. JPP. Oh, see how he is? He's trying to jab at both of us. We're going to have to just like throw some elbows. All right. This whole box right here is the rest of the Rook build. And I need to take this apart because one of the pieces broke. So I'm going to need to take this apart, drill and tap the top anyway, so we can move that down, and we'll just shrink the build volume just a scoosh, you know. So we'll do that another day. See, he doesn't love me. Dick. But yeah, so here's the Rook build we got to finish. JPP, there is the Ender 5, aka Mercury 1, that I need to do the teardown on, and you need to tell me which pieces to send to you, which pieces to keep. We'll work on that another time. I should just get a box and start throwing all this shit for Captain in it, so that's boxed up and ready to go. There's that. There's all this. Another random coupler. There's two here, one of the springy Creality ones that doesn't work very well, and then another solid coupler. Here's a SKR Mini E3 V3. I got to test this board before I say or do anything with this, so I don't know. I got to test this, so I'm not going to do anything with that right now. More filament to put on the shelf over here. There we go. This roll of Polymaker. Which one is this one? This one is the Polymaker Pastel Rainbow. It's a pretty nice color, guys. It's Polyterra, so it's a matte, but it's pretty nice. Why you making out on... Oh, why are you making out on the Mercury? What? Love green too. Like the Prusament Galaxy. See, look, Keela's a little behind on the times, but that's okay. We still love you, Keela. Still a wonderful person. We still love you. I go through these cabinets and throw away a bunch of old shit that's just years old, that's been collecting dust, that I've just been sitting on, that is doing nothing. And then I want to actually move this cabinet and this cabinet and actually put them on that wall, and then move the TV that I have mounted there to this wall right here. So green is the worstest color. See how you are again. But there we go. Hey, what is this? Just Push Print. You have a West code? Oh, now I'm feeling like crap. Just Push Print got a code and he's got a link. Oh, well, that's okay. Viking, what's going on, brother? Good to see you, man. Hope you're doing well. Yeah, I don't know, guys. I'm just, what do you think so far? Like I said, there's going to be a Centauri Carbon going probably right about here, and then this will get shifted down. So there's probably going to be a Centauri Carbon here or here, and then this will slide down, and we'll have the Centauri like right there. I think that'll be nice right there. Centauri Carbon next to the switch wire. Go switch wire, Centauri Carbon, Pandora's box, Rook 2020, and then the King Rune. That way, because I have this to tend to here, so I have to put shorter printers under here. One thing I need to do is I need to start mounting some filament racks to that back wall, because I do have a problem. Those printers don't have filament or like spool holders on them. Uh-oh, hi wifey. How are you, dear? Yeah, here comes that. That's why you're in the stream, because you want to see what's going to transpire from this conversation.
I need two things from you. Ooh.
That's empty. That's empty.
I need your portable charger. and your hotspot.
I don't have a hotspot that works right now
What happened to the one that was in your car?
that I took back to work because it's the schools.
Well, why'd you bring it home from work?
The obvious reason, we didn't have internet, so I needed
No, you
internet.
kept it in your car.
No, I didn't.
No, what?
No, I kept it in the house. I didn't keep it in the car. It was in the house, and I took them home so I could take them on the road trips to go to Murph and all that stuff. So I had internet on the road.
I swear you had one in the car.
There is not one in the car. You're gonna go look
Not
anyway.
this one, your other one. There was one in your other car because you told me to connect to it when I was out of data.
And that's the problem you have right now?
No, I'm not out of data. I need it though because I'm staying out at Noni's. Me, Tay, Allie, and Dakota are camping out at Noni's.
Yeah, about that. There's no way in hell 4 girls are gonna rock that one hotspot and it have service by the time it's done.
No, I'll use mine. I just need it for Allie. Allie doesn't have data.
I don't have the ability, kid. I don't have a hotspot. I can't help you with that. You can be all the pissed off you want. That doesn't change the fact. They're all the way. Then why you give me that dirty look if you're not mad? That dirty look comes.
You said there's no way that you 4 girls are gonna rock that hotspot, meaning you have the hotspot.
No, I don't. It's at work. Quit arguing with me. You can look in the car. It's not in there. I would have it in my car. And when you go out to Noni's and you look in that car, it won't be there either. Quit arguing with me. It's not there.
You brought it. You had no issue bringing it home the rest of the time.
Hey, you understand you're going out to Noni's tonight. I am already home from
I'm
work.
going out to Noni's tomorrow.
And I'm not working tomorrow.
Tomorrow's Friday.
I'm not working.
Why?
Why haven't you talked to your mother before you come out here to conflict with
She
me?
told me to come out here and talk to you and ask you.
Loving wife, why don't you talk to the kid before you send the kid out
Why
here?
aren't you going to work tomorrow?
Because I took a vacation day because I need one.
Well, can't you go in and get it?
I need a mental health day.
Okay, you can
I am not driving all the way to Streeter to pick up a damn hotspot.
well,
That's
take a half
stupid.
day.
I'm not going into work. I already took the day off. I'm off. I'm not wasting the trip 45 minutes there and 45 minutes home to get you the damn hotspot. Turn on the hotspot on your phone and let them use up all your data.
No. Okay, you're gonna pay to put more on it when it runs out.
Are you going to pay for it? No. Who ends up paying for it every time?
So,
Who pays for it every time?
hello.
Hello? Olivia? Stop fucking arguing with him.
I'm not arguing with him.
Internet, is she arguing with me? I'll
I'm
ask the internet.
talking.
Internet, is she conflicting with me right now?
Okay, so even if it was an argument, it was a civilized argument.
So to justify an argument, you call it civilized.
This was a civilized argument. I'm not mad, and neither are you. You're laughing right now.
Well, I'm going to uncivilly come out there and beat her ass.
Ooh.
I didn't do nothing.
Well, then quit being sassy. Knock it off. Be nice. I didn't know what the hell you were talking about. That's why I told you to talk to Dan.
I said I need to go and ask for Dan's hotspot. You said okay.
I don't even know what hotspot you're talking about. So
Jack, you
just take
kiss
the answer
ass.
as fucking no. It's no. Deal with it.
I don't have the hotspot. She'll find that out when she goes out to your mother's and it's not in the car. So,
You just told me it wasn't in the car. You just told me that you brought it back to work. Hence
Yeah.
the reason why I said, why can't you just go get it from work?
because I'm not working tomorrow and I'm not
Whatever.
driving an hour and a half to just go get you a
said it was
hotspot.
45 minutes there.
And 45 minutes home. Do the math. 45 plus 45 is an hour and a half.
Okay, but if mom needed the hotspot, you'd go get it.
You ain't mom.
I'm your daughter.
I know, and you can do without. Mom cannot.
You're-
One day later in life, she'll understand why moms are more important than children. One day.
What day is that going to be?
When she's married, has kids, and realizes her husband does things for her because she does things for him.
I do things for you. Oh my
Oh, all right, go in the house. Love you, bye. Oh, mom's right here.
no.
Should I hand the mic over?
Open. Dude.
Oh, it's gonna get thick. I'm over here. Let me lock the camera so they can't watch the abuse. Let's do this. There. Okay. So no abuse. No, you guys can't see the abuse happening. You want me to turn the camera that way?
Don't joke about that. Don't make her cry.
Knock it off.
Okay, well, I love you both. Anyway, yes, so interwebs.
We'll talk to you about this in a second. Let's go.
I'm-
However, you can take the chart.
The brick is in the car, you know that. She steals it all the time. Okay, let me undo that now so it can move around with me again. Yeah. No. Yeah, it's always fun when you got a headache and people get loud. So, forgive me, guys. I'm not trying to sound growly. I'm just dealing with the sinuses, the headache, and home drama. All I want to do is organize my office a little bit, you know. Hang out with my friends. Get picked on by, you know, Frank, because Frank likes to pick on me. Oh. But yes, gang. Back to what I was originally asking before things went sideways. What do you guys think? Should we do the Centauri next and then have Switchwire, Centauri, and then the Pandora, the Rook, and then the King Rune? Go boop, 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 boop. Or should I move the Rook down and put the Centauri front and center? Wait a minute. Wait. Oh, okay. He said he put it in the cart the other day, but can't remember if he submitted. Oh, okay. It's probably in the car. Yeah. So anyway, sorry, gang. I'm just curious what you guys think, like where we should, like, what the placement should be. Let's see. Did I turn this on? No, I didn't. Did I even plug it in? No, I didn't. And then I took the plug for that one. Whoopsie. We got to fish a power cord up. I need that 3-pin power cord that I just had over here that I threw under here. I need that back. Let's see. Can I go through from the top down? Because I don't have power for this one right now, and I need power for it. So let's see if we can fit that through the hole. Uh-oh. Will it fit one way or another? What if we fit this up from the bottom? Forgive me while I make things awkward, guys, while I get under here and push this up from the bottom. There we go. Yeah, there's a place to plug it in. Good. There we go. Okay. Can't see chat, so for all I know, people are making comments about my bottom. Thorpe. I mean, Frank. I gotta tidy up all this. Oh, my phone's blowing up. It's probably a bill collector. It's this restricted number that keeps calling me. They call me restricted every time. Like that's going to do any good. Like I'm going to answer a number that you don't want me to have the number to call you back. You won't leave me a message, but you keep calling me restricted. Explain to me how that works. Like, how am I supposed to reach you if you won't leave me a message and you call me restricted every time? I think I should answer it one of these days just to try and figure out who it is and what the hell they actually want. You know? Let's tuck this down. Just trying to tidy up the wiring a little bit. There we go. Make it try and look a little less, you know, hot garbagey. All right, let's see something real quick here. Let's go into this. Let's tap on the K-Touch. Let's ignore. Let's go back to printer selection. Let's find in the list the MMN. Click OK. Let's go back to home. Let's go to Axes and let's home. It's not homing. It's not homing. Ruh-roh. I have to see what's going on with that. Nothing's moving. Huh. The package from the OBO. Yes. My son's trying to fix my sob for me. He said, Dad, I'm going to fix the sob for you. So he's ordering stuff and doing things. Paul Cumber, no, I'm not too bad, man. I'm sitting here in the middle of a mess thinking about how to turn this shop around and make it useful. Well, Jack, hopefully you're not getting ideas from me because as you can see, I'm not a very organized person. So hopefully you're not getting ideas from me because I'm not really a good person to get ideas from. No, we cannot. Let's see here. Sorry, gang. Got to talk to the mama. You know how that goes. What is this little...
Hello, Jeanette. My name is Jason O'Neill. I'm calling in regards to an outstanding warrant we have for your arrest due to an outstanding balance of your account of $2,792.33.
I didn't know about that. Can I just pay for it now?
Yes, we can clear up this matter if you're able to make a payment right now with a debit or credit card of at least $2,500.
Sure. Yeah, I have a card ready now.
Okay, the card has your name on it?
Yes.
All right.
I'm listening.
Go ahead with the number, please.
It's 3, 2, 1. Good evening. We are live on television right now with an investigation into scam callers. We have the FBI on the line. They are tracking this phone number as we speak. Sir, what is your full name again?
That's pretty funny. That's pretty funny. I will say that's a good one. Okay. Sorry. Still just chatting it up with the missus on the side, guys. I apologize, but again, come on, come back. Here we go. All right. Grr. Okay. So, yeah. I just got to figure out what, I have a battery, but I got a UPS sitting here on the floor. I don't know if I'll be able to, no, it won't make it there. Oh, I was going to use that for up here. That's right. Shit. I was going to use that for my top row of printers to have a battery backup on those. That was the one that we replaced the batteries in the other day. Life is sometimes a wonderful, crazy mess. Like my office. I don't know why, guys, but I'm like today, you know. Anybody else just have like a day where no matter how you think, what you do, your brain is just like I need to just need to start doing some stuff, finishing some projects and getting things done, you know. I know, JPP, I need to send you the can hat, the pie, most all the electronics that are on this thing. I need to get this box moved out of the way because we're going to have to make room up here for, I think that'll probably be something we do pretty quick. Like it'll be work on the strip down of the Mercury for you, good sir. So I can get those parts to you. Right now, I'm just going to set this here. The FL Sun stuff is sitting right here. Hopefully those parts will be stateside soon and on their way to me. Talking about I don't have a filament spool holder, and then I find these guys sitting here. Welcome to my world. Social psychotic state of bliss. You want to step into my world. It's a social psychotic state of bliss. Anybody know that song? Just showing my age here, huh? Mr. Cassell, good to see you, sir. Hope you're doing well, brother. Hope life is somewhat normal for you. I always have projects waiting. Do I continue on those projects? Occasionally. What I do instead find new projects to work on. Yep, Viking. That's me. That's why I need to finish. I printed the parts for this guy. And I broke the little piece here. I got the screw stuck in it. So I could try and find just a regular 90 to go here. And then I could just stick this guy back on there and make it work. And then we can do reprint the back parts for the Rook 2020 Mark II with the better rear parts and have the belts run through here, back down, around through the back, and then around, and then pop these out. Because I already kind of broke the little three-way that holds the tops on for the original Rook Mark I, which is what this one is. So, speaking of, that's what I was going to do, is try and figure out why my Rook 2020 is not showing up. Did I not plug in the network cable? Or is that network cable just not working? No, network light is lit up. Kind of want to get the little rookie rook doing stuff. It's lit up, so it's getting an IP. Ooh, camera went crazy. We're gonna have to do an angry IP scanner and try and figure out what the hell the IP is for that right now, because it's not showing up. I don't think I broke it when I did any updates to it, but hell, what do I remember? I can't remember what I did yesterday. Have y'all watched Across the Universe? Wow, this month's already almost over. I know, Paul Cumber, I'm scared because I'm getting for 48 years, Captain Kern, yep. Yeah, they're coming to take me away on repeat in your head. Yeah. Yeah, this month's already almost over. I got a couple days left. They're telling me now. I called LIHEAP today to check on the status of my bill, and they came back telling me that it was rejected, and they're not sure why, but they told me to check back with them on Monday. You guys know what the problem with Monday is? If anybody doesn't know what Monday is the day. It is the last day of the month. So it's got me a bit stressed. Yes, not the last day of the month, it's the first day of the month. Sorry, yeah, it's April Fool's Day. So as much as I want to sit and wait and wait and wait and hope that that money from LIHEAP comes through, I don't think it's going to. So I'm going to end up having to restart a payment agreement, which means I am probably tomorrow going to go take that 800 and whatever it was that's in my pocket that you guys sent on GoFundMe. I'm probably going to take that, go to the corner store, make the payment they told me not to make, and then make the payment agreement and just be done with it, because I don't want to wait until the 1st and then my power gets shut off on the 2nd. You know what I mean? I don't want that, because they're still dragging their feet to get it done. Is it? Yeah, Tuesday is the 1st. Okay, so I still have till Tuesday. So I guess I can wait till Monday to see what happens. If it doesn't happen Monday, I'll just pay the money and set up the payment agreement. Because I got to do it by the end of the month. Because if I don't do it by the end of the month, then it gets insane. Like, if I do it on Tuesday, then they want like a large chunk of money down. And I've already paid a large chunk of money down. And that saves me from having to put more money down that I don't have to put down. Because if I had the money to put down, I wouldn't have asked you guys for help with the GoFundMe. So, guys, I'm stressing. I want to do the office cleaning thing, but I'm like stressing. So, maybe we should wrap the stream and I should just go in the house. Let me turn this off and back on and just see if powering it off and back on will bring this guy up. The fork. What the fork and knife was that? Loud snappy poppy. Okay. I need to print the spool holder like I printed for this guy. That just goes on the back here. I need to find one for a 2020 frame, and then I can put that on. And this should, if I remember right, no, it doesn't. Thought this one would spin all the way out to the side, but it doesn't. But I should put like a foldable spool holder like on the side and just run the PTFE tube over to a holder on the side to grab it, and then it can just feed up and in, you know. Gotta go, y'all. Just finishing up some stuff here before it gets too dark. All right, JPP. Stay safe, my man. Money issues are never fun. Really sucks. Yeah, it wipes you out, man. It gets in your head, and then you start stressing over shit, and it's like, well, can't change too much of the problem you have, and sadly, you know, it's issues that we created for ourselves. Thankfully, friends help when they can. That's awesome, and I thank you for that. But yeah, I wanna go through my office area here, and like I said, take this cabinet and then this cabinet over here. Take these two. They're not the same, but mount them right there over that, so they're right there. And then there's a old TV that we took out of one of the kids' rooms that's mounted on the wall up above here. Take that and put it like right here where this is now. These and some other stuff I'd like to take and build like some kind of a large shelving, like right here maybe, and then have screws, nuts, washers, electronic storage, things like that. I need to go through my filament and start burning through, just printing random stuff to burn through a lot of this old filament and then just kind of restock with some of the good stuff. You know, some of the newer materials that are out there and some of the new polymers, and then redo that. Maybe even move that to over here instead somewhere. But yeah, it's, you look around at everything, you think about what you want to do, but you can't. So you just kind of look at it, stare at it. And if you have ADHD, you just keep staring at it, and then you just start to shut down because you want to do it, but you can't do it because you don't have the ability. It's got a new roll of Peopoly's core filament. Oh, Peopoly. Sorry, not Peopoly. Peopoly. Sweet poity. That is awesome, good sir. My understanding is it's good stuff. Can you verify that it's good stuff? Kind of going through some things here, just finding more stuff to stick in. I have a bunch of Creality steppers. Should probably hang on to some of those, huh? I greatly apologize, guys. I kind of slipped into a rut. David Wilson made me this clock. I need to replace the battery in it and adjust the weight, but it's pretty sweet. You see it in the background of like the Edge of Tech videos. It's all 3D printed. Except for obviously the electronics and the screws to hold everything together. The clock itself is 3D printed. There's a little magnet down here too, and it's got an electromagnet underneath to help kick it off to keep it moving. But all the gears and everything are all 3D printed. They're pretty badass. David Wilson sent me this a long time ago. I was actually very surprised that it made it in shipping, but this definitely deserves a rightful space up here on top in the background. There we go. Even though it doesn't work, let's set it to 5 o'clock because it's always 5 o'clock somewhere. Uh-oh. My minute hand popped off of there. Hold on. There we go. There it is. Okay. There we go. There. It's always 5 o'clock somewhere, right? Every other roll from the other polymers they sell has been. Okay. By the way, guys, in case you haven't noticed here on YouTube, Captain Kern is now Captain Kern Makes. I know that when he streams next, he'll discuss a few things with everybody. If you noticed, if you follow him on X, you'll see that, and even in his Discord, he posted that he was getting ready to make some changes. So show him some love, show him some support, follow him on all of the things, so that this way you'll be able to be up to date. The aluminum chassis for a Raspberry Pi 4, but I don't have any Raspberry Pi 4s anymore. Raspberry Pi 4 case, aluminum. Captain, you got a Raspberry Pi 4 sitting around that needs a case? Hopefully wake up and my YouTube is monetized. Fingers crossed, man. Fingers crossed. But yeah, this is a nice aluminum enclosure with the heat sinks. It's got the screws, a little driver in here. And it is, I don't know if you guys can hear that or not, but it's aluminum. For those of you across the pond that say aluminium. There. Got it put back together so we can slide it back in the box. You guys really, thank you. Like, I'm not in a place to stream, and instead of, you know, like, you guys are just hanging out. So thank you. I should probably stop streaming right now because really I'm not in a place to stream. I thought I was going to be, and then I got out here and I'm looking at stuff and it's getting me in a weird place, and it's probably something I should just do off camera, you know? You know what I mean? Like, it's probably something we should be doing off camera. Just like clean the office, space out, kind of wander around. But yeah, I have a old ANET A8 Plus hiding back here that I wanted to do geared 3D Aaron that shows up in chat. He's got a calls it the Optimus Optimus mod. It's basically like making it into a giant bear, but with some Transformer style you know, inlays and stuff in the printed parts. So thank you, Viking. Thank you, brother. I have all this aluminum extrusion sitting down here, all these random rods and rails, and who knows, maybe one of these days we'll build something. Otherwise, who knows. I wonder if probably cut these down, because I know JPP wants his rails back because, you know, they're good to have. I think he said he did. But I could use these because I have them. I just have to cut them down. See, they're like your typical no-name rails. They're the red and green, and in the little bit that's not taped, it moves quite well. So, yeah. If you leave your office, your wife will put you to work. Yeah. Not sure what'll happen if I leave mine. I'm not sure, good sir. Already though, I'm happy with the top row. It looks a little nicer now, you know. Let's get this guy kind of situated a little better. I like this little Konami. It's kind of a neat little thing. Gives you some good basic functions, you know. There we go. All right. And quad gantry. Start it. Oh, we have an error. So something errored out there. Let's see if it'll home. Okay, still homing though. Okay. Let's try that again. Automatic bed level. Might as well run out. Look at that thing speed across with that freaking cartographer on it. Know what I mean? Like, look at that. That's the USB variant of the cartographer. Wish it was the CAN bus, you know, because then it could just plug right into the CAN bus board there and run down. I have a shorter cable on it, but it is USB variant, so it has the long USB cable that runs down to the Big Tree Tech board underneath. It's got a Manta M8P on this tiny guy. Can you believe that they squeezed a M8P in this space right here? Like, in that space, they squeezed in an M8P. There we go. There we go. There we go. All situated. It's got a slap a roll of filament in there and we're good to go for right now, so I can actually sit at my desk. I'm going to put these guys back. Kinda. We'll put this guy here. We'll move this rook. We'll just move this rook back and we'll put the cruiser right there next to it so it gets off my chair. Don't want to break nothing. I'm no longer the proud owner of these machines, so do not want to break them. There they sit. All right, let me come back here and sit down. Any other tiny projects I need to do? So many projects. Is it going to come down though? There you go. Hi. Good to see you. Lock. Lock. There you go. I like cake. But yeah, gang, I don't know. I seem to have lost my motivation. But, however, in the short stint of motivation I had, we now have a nice row of what is my working machines. I guess, you know. I don't know. Anybody else streaming tonight? It's something that went out the window real quick. Let's restart our network scan and see if the rook shows back up. Not sure where it went. Says there are 41 live hosts. There was only 39 before. So let's see if that's a good thing. There's the Pandora. I'm not seeing it. Let me try using a different network cable. There's another one back there. Now I'm invested. Not that I think it's the network cable. It could very well be the Solitude. Which, okay, fine. I got Raspberry Pis to plug into it if need be. It has a Wi-Fi card in it too. I just haven't configured the Wi-Fi. So let's take that out of there. No point in leaving a Wi-Fi card in there if it's not going to work, right? Let's see. It's flickering and flashing. It is flickering and flashing. This is rook number 168, guys. If anybody cares to know my rook number, it's 168. It is serialized by the Rohan Group. They did serialize me as number 168. So keep that in mind. It is number 168. Let's start another scan and let's see what shows up. Your rook is still just a frame. Yeah, I got to get the LDO one. Like I said, I got to get that one going, but I'm contemplating if I need to just get some 2020-90 like slide in brackets for it, or if I should just do the drill and tap and do the blind joints for the top, because I'm going to go with the Mark II. It just makes sense to do the blind joints, right? Even though I could get away with using the others. Now I'm down to 37 live hosts. I lost 4 devices on my network from the previous scan till now. And it's still not showing up with the host name. Let's see. I may have done an update and broke something. ARP lookup from changing switch ports. Yeah, I can go look in the switch itself too if I can remember the damn IP for it. Let's see, that switch should be, I think, 4. All right, and let's see if I was right. Edge switch. Since the other one's not hooked up, that's got to be it. Maker Mindset, what's going on, good sir? Good to see you. Oh, that's... Let's see here. So it should be, yeah, port 15, because it's a top row, so it's one of my top ports. So yeah, it should be port 15. Because should be, what is it? Can't see, I took my glasses off. So yeah, so that'd be 23, 21, and then I plugged into that cable that was over there instead of those over there. So yeah, yeah. Well, I don't know. I guess I'll have to plug a screen into it and see what it's doing. See if I did break something on it. Because I don't remember. I can't get the IP for it. I mean, I shouldn't say I can't get the IP for it. I can. What's up, Skull Army? How you doing? TJ, how you doing? Good to see you guys. Apologies. I'm kind of in a blah mood, so I do apologize. Not overly wild and crazy guy as usual, so the only other thing I can do here is kind of go down the list and start clicking on these guys and click open with web browser and see which one comes up with it, if it does come up with it. You know, because I can't log into my modem anymore. They locked me out of that, bastards. What I need to do is, like I said, I need to just get a hold of the cable company. I need to get my own like gateway server set up, and then just go with the cable company and tell them to set my modem as pass-through mode, so it passes the IP through to my home network, and then let me manage all of my own network stuff instead of having their modem hand out the IP addresses and create a problem. So that's It's part of my issue, I'm sure. We've all been there. Yeah, brother, it's been a long day. My sinuses are bugging me. I have a headache and just suffering from the feeling like a failure as a father thing again and a husband, and I'm all up in my feels. I'm all up in my head. So I should just statically assign IP addresses, set up a block and statically assign the IPs to all my printers, and then I wouldn't have this problem, right? Because then I would always know, take out the old labeler and stick an IP address on each one of them, or just label them the last, whatever the last 3 digits of the IP address is, that's what they would be, you know. Simon Snow, good to see you, man. Hope you're doing well. But right now, yeah, I'm gonna just sit here and kind of see if I can open all these in the web browser and see which one it is. See if I can find it anyway, right? Let's shrink this down so it's not taking up so much of this stupid screen. I'll find it. If it's actually live, I'll find it. Yeah, to fight with your ISP, they wanted to hook up a $20 Netgear router to my network. I forced put fiber modem with bridge mode. Yeah, that's where I'm at. Like, and just to have them set the modem up for pass through or bridge mode, just send my IP through and let my server on my end take it. So it'll just come through the modem into that, from there out to the, go out of there and into my network, you know. Just pre-ordered a Centauri Carbon. Nice. $336 with taxes. Yeah, still not a bad deal, man. Still not a bad deal. It's a good buy, good printer from what I understand from those who have them. Like I said, I don't have one yet. There is one coming. And when I get it here, my understanding is it's not Clipper, but it's very Clipper-esque in the web browser. So we'll see what it is. We'll see what we can do with it. We'll play around with it. We'll have some fun and enjoy the printer, use the printer, print parts with the printer. There you go. Yours is coming in June. Okay. My understanding is mine should be here hopefully in April. I know, but we'll see what we can do with it. We'll see if we can make Clipper a thing for it. You know what I mean? Yeah, we'll see what we can do. We'll see here. Open in the web browser. That is the K-Touch. That's this guy. I could have looked at it and saw the IP address on it. Wait a minute. Oh, wait. That's, yeah. Oh, it tells me that it should be 54, but 54 is not there. Okay. We just looked at that one. Open. I do realize I'm trying to open the web browser portion of it, but all I'd have to do is look and see if they have anything on port 80, huh? Like this one here. Oh, that's that guy. Okay. Well, let's see if we can remote into it on the IP address that it says it should be. Let's see something here. Load. Oh, open. Yep, there we go. That's what it is. I'm looking at the wrong thing, guys. Duh, I forgot it's MMN-3 for some reason on my network. MMN-3.local. And then let's see if it actually loads the screen, and then it'll tell me my IP in there. Or I can do an IF config if it won't. All right, so all right, so IF config. And then let's get the IP address for it. 72. It's 72 currently. Let's see, how far off was I? 72 is showing up, but it doesn't show anything. There we go. Look at that. Tech Jeeper. Good to see you, man. Hey, I got your DM. I see the list. Looks good, but when I'm in a little better frame of mind, we'll talk more. Yeah, my head hurts. I'm all up in my everything. So yeah. Let's go to Wi-Fi settings. Let's refresh and see if, yeah, that's not coming up. Can I change the IP address by holding on the IP line? No. And if I hold on the printer, okay, so let's go back. Let's go to printer select. I'm playing around on the K-Touch, guys, sorry. Let's go ahead and garbage can that one real quick. There we go. And it goes away. Oh, it can't because it's currently set as the default printer. So there we go. Now we can garbage can that one. There we go. Now we can go ahead and do a add printer. And let's go ahead and do the old spinny wheel. Do a search. Yeah, it's a lot of stuff to go through. I was reading through it, man. You've got a lot. Like, you're definitely like on the ball. I'm not gonna lie. Like, you got a hell of a list laid out there of things that I need to like look at. And but yeah, I was kind of perusing it and was like, this is way more detailed than I was expecting, and it's awesome. So thank you. Yeah. But here, now that the rook is connected, look at it go. There we go. The rook is now homed. What I need to do is I need to get a spool holder, mount it to the wall back there so I can just throw a spool of filament. Come on. There's my beautiful wife. Look at me smooching my beautiful wife. She's beautiful. Why she tolerates me, I don't know. But what I was going to say is up there in the back, put a, let's see if I just point, if it'll do it. Okay, good. Right up here in the back, mount a spool holder. So I can just mount a spool, roll like some filament, and then run it down into the hot end there. Yes. Yes. But there we go. What do you think, Tech Jeeper? I kind of rearranged the top row. We do need to move some stuff down at some point because, like, I think right where the rook is at, I'll slide that down. And then we'll put right here the Centauri Carbon when it gets here. Hopefully next month if all goes well. If only you didn't talk with your hands. I know. It's a curse. It is a curse. I talk with my hands a lot. But yeah. Oh, I'm tired, guys. My brain hurts. I'm tired. There's just so much crap going on. But I guess while I'm in there, let's see what all is out of date. Oh, there's so much to do. Let's go in and let's do the updates on this thing first real quick here. I know you all know how to do updates, but just for shits and giggles, let's go back here and go here. There's me right in the way, so let's move this over here. And let's do a sudo apt update and update everything real quick. Let's do this the old school way. Yeah, we know. God, apt upgrade space tick Y for yes, so it just does all the upgrades for all the service pack stuff, and or not service pack, but all the available things that need updating. Look at it go. For anybody who's wondering, this is the Libre Solitude board that is currently running inside of the Rook 2020, right back there. We are messing around with that. If you like this theme that I made, good. If you have that, was it trypophobia or trypophobia or whatever it is with the holes, you know, I don't apologize. I did pimp this thing all out in greens, and I did the Maker My Nexus logo all over. So This thing is decked out in green and black and just Maker Mind Nexus-y stuff. So, did all that. This is running an eMMC. I forget how big the storage is. I guess I can go look right here in machine. It should tell me, right? Yeah, it says that, oh, it's memory load. It doesn't tell me. Yeah, it's 4 gigs of RAM with, yeah. Okay. Well, I don't remember in Linux how to look at the eMMC storage side of it, but let me go ahead and bring this back up and then grab my phone to see what is being said here. But gang, I think I'm gonna pop off and I'm gonna pop off. Too much green for you, Beans, aka Frank. I don't think there's enough green. I think there needs to be more green. But that's just me. And some space gray. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, Cap. I'm hanging in there, man. I'm figuring rather than torture you guys by watching me sit here in just kind of this weird place, that I'll just let you guys get back to doing what you guys do. Yeah. So, yeah, I'll let you guys get back to doing whatever. I'm sure somebody else is streaming that's a little, got something going on. So you guys have fun. It's the usual spiel. Let me jump back to this one for this. The usual spiel: stay out of trouble, stay out of jail, happy 3D printing and all the things. And don't forget, an old printer is better than no printer. Guys, have a good night. Talk to you guys later. I don't know. I'm gonna do something. Fingers crossed tomorrow's a better day and we can stream for a while, because should be free. Should be free. Should be streaming at some point. Bye, guys.